Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Ruka HaKodash, double understood apostles and elders, great millstone who rule well and taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, salutations, and mercies to the elect and one-third remnant out there listening and doing this word with all faith and sincerity scattered amongst the nations and the four corners of the earth. To you I say shalom, Lord willing. This video's edifying is going to be sent around. That's what you see on the screen. And it's a still image of the bullet that was shot and grazed President Trump this weekend. And my first thought on it is this place is over. It's been a long time since assassination was attempted on the president. And be that as it may, or be that as it wasn't nowhere near as harsh of a political climate that you see today. Things now are so intense and so fragile. People are more divided, especially now after these events. Now more so than ever, people are calling for violence towards key members in government, right? Because a lot of people's reaction was, oh, the bullet should have hit him. I wish he would have been on target. Who did they have shooting? Which goes to show you how divided this place really is going into a change of government, right? In the election year, in 2024, that's a rematch of what happened in 2020. But this time, the stakes have never been higher, right? That's why you see assassination attempts being made, right? Another indicator of what time we're in, man. This is Matthew 24, and actually Matthew 12 and 25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. See? And that's what we witness in a divided kingdom. All right? We're seeing two warring factions, and it's spilling over into spilling over into the streets. All right? You got extremism at an all-time high, right? These different left and right agendas, they're starting to clash, man, and they've been clashing over the years, pretty often now. But you could just feel it. It's about to get a lot more intense. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? See? So if he casting out himself, pretty much he's uprooting his own foundation. Okay? So this is a indicator of where America sits, right? especially when a leading Republican candidate, he dodging bullets like Neo from the Matrix. you know, these are what you would call historical times we in, right? Monumental, okay? Because if he would have been assassinated, we'd already be in the shit, knee deep, okay? Best believe it would have been riots and looting and, all that extra shit. But guess what? The Lord purposed that it's not to come yet. This is Isaiah 19:2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. See? And that's what's happening, right? These Americans, right? They're more divided than ever. Okay, and they're at the point where they're ready to spill blood. Okay, it should be very alarming that people are coming up with these different narratives when the president just got shot. Right, people are worried about pushing their ideology instead of just acknowledging the fact that this happened. Instead, they got to push an agenda with it, which shows you the depth of this division. Right, it's about ready to accumulate into war. This is Matthew 24:12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. That's why people, not even caring that Trump got shot, man. That an attempt was made on a, potential new president, right? On live television. Things are really starting to pick up, but that go right over Jake's head. Jake don't really see it. They see it, but they really don't, because if they did, niggas wouldn't be doing what they doing, man. They'd be more, repentant spirit, okay? But that's why a lot of our people are proud, man. This is Matthew 10:35. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And America's deeply divided with ideologies, politically, demographically, however you want to paint it, financially, okay, divided all across the board. All right, and a man's foes shall be they of his own household. See? And that's what we witnessing. This was an inside job. Okay? This was an inside job that happened. They looked at the shooter for, over 30 seconds. And they allowed him to get these shots off in hopes of assassinating the former president, man. But it failed, right? And they just catapulted this nigga Trump into martyrdom. This is 2 Ezra 15 and 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. See? And that's exactly what we're saying. We're saying one people standing up to fight, and it's going to intensify a whole lot. Okay? Expect the unexpected. After something like this happens, best believe everyone's on edge and feeling more jumpy. Okay? For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And that's where we were 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters away from. All right, a complete abandonment of law and order. Okay, anarchy. Right, we could be in a whole nother world if he would have got hit, and the story would have went out that he was assassinated. Oh man, talk about price hikes and bubbles bursting and but it only goes to show you how close we really are to this thing. Being over with. So with that, I give all praise and the glory to Yahweh Bashim Shah Bashim Rakakudash Wa Abba Babal and DTN.